Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to F1 2020. Today, we're completing the Vietnam Grand Prix. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. And let's jump into F1 2020. Okay, before we jump into the qualifying and the Vietnam Grand Prix, we've got quite a bit to do behind the scenes as we are managing the team as well. So we need to fill up our calendar with activities. We've got 9 days free until the actual Grand Prix weekend. We're currently on the 23rd of March, racing until the 2nd of April. Let's go ahead and fill these days up. We're going to add some reaction time. That takes 2 days, but it helps our second driver with some awareness. We're going to have a funded team event. This helps the department morale across all 4 departments: powertrain, aerodynamics, chassis, and durability. This takes 3 days. And we'll go ahead and attend an F1 esports event. This takes 4 days, but adds 100 to our driver acclaim. So with our activities calendar now filled up and ready to go, let's hop on over to facilities and sort out some upgrades here. I don't have a lot of money. I've got 1.9 million. It sounds like a lot, but in the world of Formula 1, it is not. We're going to go for durability and we're going to go for build time. The quicker we can get our upgrades, the better. It improves build time of all upgrades by 20%, 1.5 mil, and we'll be here by the 28th of March. Oh, that was a big spend from the F1 wallet. 428k left in the kitty. So with our durability facility now with an upgrade on the way, let's hop on over to R&D and spend some of our points. We've got 1,235 to spend. So I've had a look through the 4 departments: durability, powertrain, aerodynamics, and chassis. The ones I want to do, I can't do because the department capacity has already been reached. We're waiting on some parts to be delivered. They're in development as we speak. The one that I can do is the minor motor generator unit kinetic. That's the MG UK durability one. So I'll go ahead and do that. 575 points, 39% chance of failure. So with R&D now done, with our upgrades now on the way, I just want to hop on over to corporate and select our second sponsor again, because after our first race, when we had the second sponsor and we selected Polar, it didn't save for some reason. So we'll go ahead and do it again with a weekly goal as a team: complete a total of 10 laps during a race weekend. As promised, we are changing the team name. I've taken a combination of all the comments from the first race in Australia. We're changing it to Kangaroo Team Racing. Well, I'm pretty sure that's everything we need to do. We can now go ahead and advance time to the Vietnam qualifying. Now that we've advanced to the 2nd of April, our facility mod on the durability side has now completed. We have a 20% reduction on build time on all upgrades. Some R&D completed as well on the aerodynamic side. The front wing and the rear wing both get a minor upgrade. Hopefully that'll help us massively in the corners. We've still got some points to spend though. We're going to head into powertrain and we're going to do a minor upgrade of engine power. So with all that done, let's finally head to the Vietnam Grand Prix. So with all 3 practice sessions done and dusted, we've got as many points as we can towards that R&D for the next episode. We're going to jump into the Vietnam qualifying and the Hanoi circuit. Here we go then, qualifying. Let's do this. I'm not particularly fast around this track, being new. I don't really know it like that. I've just completely overshot that corner. This seems to be a bit of a tyre shredder as well. I'm noticing the walls are quite close. I tend to nick my front wing on the walls. I've hit that one a couple of times with the front right wheel as well. So I am struggling. I'm going to put in some quick laps, see what we can do. Coming across the line, we have gone slightly quicker. That puts me up to P6. But again, the big boys haven't been out, so I might hop back to the garage and then come back out if I need to. Okay, we just put in another lap and we seem to have gone quicker again. I almost hit both those walls. Where are we now? A 138.3 and we're in 5th. I'm going to hop back to the garage this time though, for definite, and see where we stack up. So we've currently got Valtteri Bottas on a 136.2. He is top of the board, and then I'm sitting in P10, the 138.3. I am going to go back out and see if I can beat that, but my teammate is way down here in P20 with a 139.5. Well, that's qualifying complete. I couldn't put in a quicker time than my 138.3. I did my best though. This track is so difficult. The straights are fine, obviously. It's the twisty bit at the end that I'm struggling with. And it is a tyre killer as well. Being a new track, I'm just not used to the layout. So qualifying all wrapped up then. Valtteri Bottas coming in first with a 136.1. Charles Leclerc in second, and then Max Verstappen in third. Vettel coming in fourth. We've got Lewis Hamilton all the way down in sixth. I got knocked down from my 10 spot all the way down to 15th with my 138.3. I just couldn't improve in those last couple of laps. And then my teammate is all the way down here in 21st with a 139.5. And then Nicholas Latifi finishing off the grid.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win. Keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Alexander Albon, and Hamilton, Ricciardo, Sainz, Perez, and Lance Stroll, Raikkonen, Norris, Pierre Gasly, and Giovinazzi, Skip, Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, and Daniel Kvyat, Russell, Grosjean, Schumacher, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Race day at Vietnam. I am slightly worried about this one. Never actually raced at the Hanoi circuit. I've done free practice, I've done qualifying, never actually raced here. So my race strategy for today is a one-stop strategy. We're starting on those soft tyres, ending on the mediums. We've got a race time of about 23.5 minutes, 14 laps. Weather looks good. It's cloudy, but there's no rain, which is good. Here we go then, starting in P15. Can we get a good start like we have in the last two races? We are going to head for that left-hand side of the track, just so that we can get a good line into that first corner. We make up some good positions. We get a good jump off the line. Let's get early on the brakes here. Let's look after that front wing. Try and slot in. Dive down the inside. And we're going to be on the outside for this corner. That's absolutely fine. If we can slot into P10 or even P11, then we'll be good. I'm going to be slower on the straights. That's just the nature of this car. But let's turn everything up. Let's get some speed going into the first lap. Right, we're P11 up from P15. Hard on the brakes. Don't go into the back of Sainz, Skippy. Someone trying to go around my outside. Is that Stroll? Wouldn't be shocked. Everything's still turned up to 11. Back on the power. Let's keep with this pack. Let's try and keep in the points for this race. Gaining on Sainz. We should have him into this corner. He's going to have the inside line though. Let's get early on the brakes. Let's not to go into the back of Raikkonen. We're going to have Raikkonen as well. Let's block the corner. Back on the power. I think we've done Raikkonen. We have very slightly done Raikkonen. I've got the racing line. Let's not go into the back of Hamilton. How the hell am I in P9 right now? Okay, on to lap 2. We've actually pulled away from Raikkonen. We are sticking with Hamilton. I'm not sure I should be this far up the field, but I'm not complaining. Down this long straight, you watch the speed of that Mercedes absolutely take off. He should probably get past Perez as well. There's no way I should be catching him. We've got yellow flags. Who's this? Verstappen having engine troubles. And we're clear. So Verstappen is potentially out of this race. I gain a position as well. Got to P8. Excellent. So Verstappen's out the race and we have another safety car. So we're going to come in for a pit stop. Get some fresh tyres. This is my third race in F1 2020 and my third safety car in a row. What is going on, game? That's a 2.1 second pit stop time. That's pretty damn good. That's quicker than last race, 2.2. That's the quickest in Bahrain. Okay, so no more pit stops. It's now just down to my racing ability to keep me where I am. Right, we caught the safety car cue, we're just waiting for the restart. Turn the car down to lean, we turn the ERS off. Let's try and get some battery life back in and save some fuel. Honestly, at this point, if I didn't have a safety car during a race, would it really be my team career? Like, every race so far, we've had a safety car. Right, we've got the green flag. We need to stay with the back of Hamilton, get back on the power, turn everything back up. Minding that wall. I hate that wall. We have not stayed with Hamilton. We've got Sainz behind us. Okay, that was a terrible restart by me. We are miles behind right now. But I'm going to do everything I can to catch back up. We're being backed up by Vettel here. That's the wrong line through there, but I'll take it. I did say today wouldn't be my race. I don't know this track massively. We've got Hamilton making a move on Latifi, which is what I need to do next. I need to make some places. I can't sit in P19. It's just not how we're going to roll. How has this race gone so wrong? We're in P19. We're going to try and take Latifi here into the hairpin. He went defensive. I'm going to have to go around the outside. I'm going to try and cut back on him though, if I can, which I can. Beautifully done. We got a little bit of wheel spin out the corner, but we have got the manoeuvre done. Let's try and get back onto the back of Hamilton, which isn't going to happen because he's in a Mercedes, but we'll do our best. A bunch of people have come into the pits. That's good news. We're going to make up a bunch of places here. Let's turn everything up. We move back up to P9, where we were when we did our pit stop for the safety car. Losing a place to Bottas, that was always going to happen. He's in the faster car. I think I'm just going to let him stay there. Leclerc's next to line up to overtake me. I've got everything turned up to 110%. I'm not going to hold him off though. We are going to go defensive into this corner. We get the DRS off Bottas. We're going to go major defensive here. Try and hold him off. Hard on the brakes. Turn everything down, turn everything off out the corner. That's good. We hold on to P10. We're still in the points. Don't think we're going to stay here though. We've got the big boys running around us right now. We've got Hamilton making a move on Schumacher. That's our teammate. Teammate currently holding up Bottas. Teammates into the pits. Okay, so we're guaranteed all to jump a place now. Nearly hit that wall. We're defensive on Leclerc. He's going to go down my inside. I might let him go. He's in the faster car. Get the DRS off Leclerc. Turn the car up. I've got Sainz up next. Oh, what am I doing? That's nearly a wall. Let's wipe out on a straight, Skippy. That'd be a good idea. Hard on the brakes. Here we go. We're going to lose some places now. There goes Sainz. Albon lining up next. Not a lot I can do. We've got DRS. Going to be back down to P9. Brake a little bit early. That's not to take my front wing off. Albon giving us no room whatsoever. But we're going to do the undercut. Beautiful. Don't underestimate a Skippy. Fighting for P8 right now. He's up my inside. He's going to push me wide. Going to get on the power sooner. Albon should have us here. There's no reason why he shouldn't. We're going to go major defensive on the inside. Has he got my inside? Is he trying to push me? Let's see why he wouldn't. There he is. There he goes. He's got it done. He's got the DRS. He's just going to pull away. There he goes. It's okay. We've got a little bit of a gap to Grosjean behind. With only 4 laps to go. Hopefully we can hold on to P9. Tyre wear's not looking too bad on the graphic on the right hand side at the bottom. About 30% wear all the way around, which is good. We've had these on since lap 4, so they've done a big old stint. They are going to see us through to the end of the race, but I am seeing a little bit of a drop off in the grip, especially in mid-corner when I'm trying to get the power back down on the apex. But tyre wear is looking pretty good right now. We just need to keep ahead of Lando Norris. Lando has really closed that gap now. He is right there, and he's going to be within DRS. That rear wing is open. We might be in trouble on the next big straight. He might get past us, but if he does, we'll still be in the points just. I've then got to hold off Lance Stroll. Lando is right there now. I've got the car turned up to 110%. We're going to go major defensive. He's going to get the DRS going into the corner. He's on my right hand side. You can just see his front wing there. Come on, hard on the brakes. Can we have him on the brakes? Push him out wide. take the inside line. Get the undercut. Go, go, go. Run away. We have defended that little corner. It's not going to be there for long though. Not going to be able to hold him off much longer. Here we go again. This is where we could be in trouble. He's right on us again. He's not as close as last time, but he is going to get that DRS. That's where the problem's going to be. I'm going to go super defensive again. He's right there. Coming up my right hand side. Look at the speed. Again, down into the braking zone. And he's turned the car down. I can't keep running it. Jeff keeps shouting at me about fuel, and he's right. We are going to run out if I'm not careful. We've just cut the front of Lando's car off there. We've got away with it. It's okay. I'm pushing hard. Grip levels are starting to drop off on the tyres as well. Lando's pushing us hard. He might go up our inside there, but he has not. He's right on us. One more lap to go. Here we go. Can we hold off Lando Norris and Lance Stroll one last time, one last lap? That rear wing's open. He is on the way. Gonna go defensive. He's turned the car down into the corners. Oh, he's got up my inside. He's having a look. I need to fend him off. I'm not going to be able to keep him behind me on this straight though. I need to turn the car up. ERS open. Run away. He did try. It's not through lack of trying, Lando. He's going to have DRS again. He's too far back. Way far back this time. Right, hard on the brakes. Turn the car down. Want to get around the corner. Keep it in rich. Turn off to ERS. Turn it down to standard. We might just pull this off for our P9 and more points on the board. Sebastian Vettel is your race winner as we still try and fend off Lando Norris in the closing corners of this Grand Prix. Hard on the brakes, second to last corner. Not going to look behind me, I'm just going to turn the car up, get the best I can out these corners. Run, run, and across the line. Oh, we did it. P9. Good job, team. Another gripping race, this time in Vietnam at the Hanoi circuit. Another safety car, third race in a row that safety car has made an appearance. Sebastian Vettel is our race winner, adding 25 points to his championship. Lewis Hamilton coming in second, Daniel Ricciardo finishing off the podium in that third place. Valtteri Bottas coming in fifth, Alexander Albon coming in eighth. I'm in P9, adding 2 more points to my championship, being pushed hard by Lando Norris in the closing stages of that race. My teammate is way down the field though in P19. He needs to up his game to try and help the team out a bit more, or I need to up my difficulty slightly. Maybe I'm finishing too far up the field. I'm currently running on 85. Maybe I should up it to 90 or 95 and see how we do. Nicholas Latifi finishing off the field, and Max Verstappen is our DNF for the day. After that race, we get a bunch of XP, leveling up both drivers and our team acclaim. We also complete sponsorship objectives, collecting a bunch of money to help towards funding our team. So after that race, the driver standing, Sebastian Vettel is sitting at the top of the championship with 60 points. Hamilton just 5 behind him with 55, and then Valtteri Bottas coming in third with 47. I am currently sitting 10th with 6 points, and Mick Schumacher is yet to score a point, sitting in P19. Constructors standings, we've got Mercedes Petronas at the top with 102. Just 3 points behind them is Ferrari, so it's quite close at the top. And then we drop way off with Red Bull with 39. Kangaroo Team Racing, though, is currently sitting 7th with 6 points. That is the Vietnam Grand Prix. We finished P9, which is a fantastic result for the team. Join me next time for the Chinese Grand Prix in Shanghai. We've got a bunch of R&D activities and facility stuff to do before we head for the qualifying and the race. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. I am on the push to 10,000 subscribers. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay safe and have an awesome day.